Well, we can actually clear up a few things right now, because there's been a lot of confusion about this. Now, when it comes to hunting, I believe that, you know, there is a cycle, there is a balance to the ecosystem, and we play a part as a predator. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't hunt and that we shouldn't use animal products, as long as it's done respectfully. Now, my problem with Matt Hughes is that he's not going out there to fill his refrigerator with elk or whatever. He's going out there to shoot a number of animals for a TV show that he's making, you know, to promote his gun sponsors and his stupid camo wear and stuff, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's just, it's so frustrating for me to watch these people with such an unevolved operating system. You know, to take a life for your own entertainment is sociopathic. There's no two ways about it. If you're getting pleasure out of doing it, now it's one thing if you're feeding your family. You know, you can feel achievement that you've hunted and you've caught something that's going to feed your family or your social group or your tribe or whatever. But like, to take photos and post them on your Twitter, and yeah, okay, some smart person has seen an opportunity to donate the meat that's shot by these people, and that is. It's fortunate that there's a use for the trophy meat, but his intention is what I'm talking about. His intention is not to go over there and feed people. If he was concerned about that, he'd be out there digging wells and building schools and, you know, helping people, you know, live for themselves, instead of going over there and shooting a few animals, and then he don't care what happens to the meat. He's going over there for his own pleasure, and I don't think we can encourage it. And I get so many stupid tweets of people saying, oh, well, you know, you're a fighter, and that's, you know, that's, a lot of people disagree with that, so maybe you shouldn't be able to do it. But the difference is that, you know, this is an arena that we are opting into. Like, at no point has somebody put me in there and locked the door and said, you've got to fight this guy. You know, this is my option, I'm choosing to get in there. It's just not, it's not the same. You can't compare the two. And it frustrates me that someone can live in such an unevolved way. And to have absolute disrespect for his place in nature. If I was hunting for my own food, there would be no pride in killing something. It would be it's an unfortunate process of life, and I have an evolved enough conscience to know that this is a sad thing, and this is something that I'm doing to feed myself in the cycle of life, and I can understand my place in that cycle. At the same time, we do have the knowledge and the understanding of nutrition now to completely opt out of that cycle if we like. I was chatting to a good friend of mine in Australia last night on Skype, and he said, I've lived for 6 weeks now and nothing's died to keep me alive. You know, and I was like, well done, you know, that's good. Like, we have that option. At the same time, you know, I eat a couple of eggs every now and then, or I might have a piece of fish. But when I'm opting for that, I will choose the best quality product I can find from the most ethically sourced place I can get it. Occasionally I'll have a piece of fish and I'll make sure it's wild line caught fish, singly line caught as well, not like trawled line caught. There's a big difference. And then when it comes to eggs, you know, like the best quality eggs I can find, like I get my eggs from Whole Foods, and there's a website you can go on and watch the chickens walking around. I mean, you know, call me a hippie, but I like to see that. I like to see that care taken, because, you know, we have a responsibility to keep this cycle balanced, and we've done so much damage with just hunting out of ignorance. You know, ever since you know the British came over and hunted the buffalo to extinction just to shoot, just for target practice. I mean, that is such an unevolved thing now that we wouldn't stand for that now. Yet we're still standing for Hughes taking a huge rifle over and shooting something from 200 yards and filming it and saying, hey, look how awesome I am. And, you know, if he doesn't feel enough of a man after his reign as the UFC welterweight champion, then he has some serious, deep-seated issues that I would love to sit down and talk to him about. And again, I put it out on Twitter. I'd be more than happy to sit and debate with him. And I've got no interest in fighting. I don't want to beat up an old man. There's no need for that. I respect him as a champion. His time's past. I'm talking about him as a person. And if he wants to sit down and talk with me, I would love to try and understand his perspective, because I have done as much research as I care to into hunting, and I can't understand his drive.
UFC fighter Dan Hardy. Check out meatvideo.com on factory farms. Again, check out meatvideo.com on factory farms and fish farms, as well as commercial fishing with football field-sized nets that rape the oceans of billions of bycatch and unattended sea life that are caught in the nets and goes unused. Again, check out meatvideo.com, factory farms. They do make hunting seem nice, free range, if it's not for a sport or trophy, like rhinos, even giraffes, elephants, and cheetahs and such, as Matt Hughes has done, even Ted Nugent doing the sport hunting. But anyways, hunting for food is actually nicer than supporting factory farms. All of it is unnecessary for 99% of Americans today to survive. A lot of UFC fighters are vegan, as well as Mac Danzig. Jake Shields was champion of many organizations. There's quite a few. So Brock Lesnar and Matt Hughes are being called out. Again, check out meatvideo.com on factory farm videos. Even Mike Tyson doesn't support it. He's a vegan today. You don't have to be vegan, though, to be against sport hunting and fur and puppy mills and other animal cruelty that are completely unnecessary, although all of it is unnecessary today. All right, check out meatvideo.com by mercyforanimals.org. Thanks.